The premise of this week's episode, Mr. Mom, came about when John Hughes told Lauren Shuler Donner about a disastrous experience he had looking after his two children while his wife is away. And did you know Donner found it hilarious? Hughes asked if it would make a good movie, and Donner replied, "Sure sounds funny to me." And fun it was as wackiness ensued. And this reminds me, when I was a kid, my mother would occasionally go to out-of-city conferences, and while gone, my dad played Mr. Mom and thus forbade my sister and I from going into certain parts of the house so he wouldn't have to clean it. We also used paper plates and plastic cutlery so he did not have to use the dishwasher. I love and miss you, Dad. In an interview with the AV Club, Teri Garr revealed that when producers pitched Mr. Mom to her, they actually hid the plot reversal. Quote, "They just told me it was a guy who does the work that a woman does because it's so easy." And I went, "Oh, yeah, it's so easy. All the women I know who stay home and take care of their kids, they constantly tell me, 'Oh yeah, this is so easy.'" End quote. Now, while Lauren Shuler Donner talked to her agent friend Lori Pearlman, Pearlman told her about Michael Keaton, this new guy who was really funny, who she represented. After meeting Keaton and seeing previous episode Night Shift, Donner decided to send him the script. Now, this film wasn't released until a year or two later in some countries in 1983 because Michael Keaton was still relatively unknown outside the USA, and although Teri Garr was slightly better known thanks to her work in previous episode Young Frankenstein, she wasn't considered a big enough name to carry the film. However, by the mid-1980s, Keaton had a couple of moderate-sized hits behind him, so the film finally crept into some cinemas and onto video. To learn and hear more, subscribe to the Real Relationships podcast on Apple, Spotify, or wherever you get podcasts. We are also on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and now Blue Sky. So follow us on all of our channels so you never miss a thing.